never know. This is how I feel about YouTube as well. Like, I'll make videos I'm so proud of. I might be proud of like the script writing or like the artistic element. I might share some really interesting information that I think people will find as fascinating, or I'll be really proud of the editing. And then it is the pieces that I basically don't put any effort into at all and just throw together that do really well.
Totally. I've been trying to, as you know, I deleted all my social media after I closed down my theatre, and now I've been deciding to redo it. So I've got like 100 people, and, which is a nice change, but now I've decided to try to rebuild it. So I've been spending, you know, ages making these really fun, cool reels, which I actually really love doing, so that's fine. But yesterday I made one of Moo Moo trying to get in between me and Erin, and it's got like at least 10,000 more views than anything else ever. Like, the numbers are relevant. It's like, it is astronomically higher than anything I've ever done that I've put creative energy and insight and thoughtfulness into. So that's great.
Yeah.
But,
that's life,
hey,
baby.
Credit where credit's due. Moo Moo is the queen, and she deserves to get the attention she is entitled to. Have we even introduced our pets?
I think Louie's been introduced, but he's here today. Is Moo Moo around? Moo Moo's not been introduced on the podcast, and she is one of the executive producers, so this is just unacceptable.
She's iconic. I'm gonna go wake her up and bring her down. Maybe you can explain Moo Moo while I go get her.
So Moo Moo is Gaby's cat that has been with her forever. Ever since I've known her, she's had Moo Moo, and Moo Moo is the most adventurous cat I've ever met in my entire life, because Gaby has taken her to multiple houses. She's lived in the van with Gaby. She's been snuck into hotels. She goes to restaurants and cafes. Gaby's cat is basically like Louie. Moo Moo is like a dog. She's a minor celebrity, I would say. And while we're here, so Lulu is behind me, my little man. Can you see him? There he is. Lulu, come here. Oh, you're such a good boy. So this is Louie and Moo Moo, our executive producers.
Say hi, Moo Moo.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to blur out Louie's willy. It's a bit inappropriate.
Oh, but yeah, so we're going to keep things polite here for our executive producers. It's very bright on your eyeballs, isn't it, Moo? Sorry.
You can tell she just woke up. She's like, oh my God, what are you doing to me?
She's looking so healthy though after her surgery.
She looks amazing. Like, she does not look her age. Moo Moo, not that age matters, but you look so healthy and happy, babes. That's the cat equivalent of a hair flick. She had her Beyonce moment.
Yeah. Alright, they're our executive producers / best friends / workmates.
Aww.
Take you back up to bed, Moo.
Louie came into my life when I was finding it really hard to be isolated, because being on your own can be great, being single can be great, but being alone during the pandemic when you never see another human being for days, weeks, months on end, Louie was my savior, and he's also the person that keeps me company when I work on my own, because it can be very hard to work on your own. You don't have work colleagues to bounce off, so poor Louie, when I'm like stressing or I need to chat through something, I'll talk to him and he's just like, he looks at me like, get a fucking therapist, honestly. Like, I'm not
getting enough bickies for this. Yeah. I need better treats if you're going to talk to me about this, Mum.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm like talking to myself, I'll be like setting up the cameras and things are going wrong and like things are overheating and getting annoyed and talking to myself and being like, oh, it's pissing me off. Lou will be sitting in his seat, he like lifts his head up and looks at me like, are you okay? Like...
I was cracking up when we were talking about this because we both spend so much time with our pets, like literally all day, every day and night, that you get to this point where you know each other too well and you know what's going on. Like, I know every single time Moo Moo needs water. Like, and I said to Erin the other day, I don't think I've ever been this close to anyone before where I know when they're thirsty at all times. Like, and when you said that you're so close, it's gotten to the point now that you feel like you can understand his thoughts. Like, where's your partner going when they go to the gym? Why are you locking them out of the house? What are you doing?
Yeah. Literally.
If they're not 100% comfortable at all times, that's our fault.
Exactly. That's how I feel, because he's trapped in the apartment. Like, he's an adult. He would be out, you know, if he was a wild dog, he'd be doing whatever he wanted. Exactly. He's perfectly capable, but he must be stuck with me, this nervous wreck of a human being. So...
Yeah. Oh my god, Robbie sent me this meme the other day and it was like a cat looking at its owner and the owner was crazy and it said, I just wanted a nice home. And he was like, I always think of you dancing around in front of Moo Moo when I see this meme and I'm like, you bastard. Everybody needs a Moo Moo for a pillow. Everybody needs a Moo Moo. Shmooka, 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 Moo Moo. We're going to start doing all our songs one day. We'll do an episode of all of our songs. We'll keep recording them in our WhatsApp.
Well, you just shared yours, so mine most of the time is Looby Looby Doo. So it's like Zooby Zooby Zoo, but with Louie's name. But I also sing like Zooby Dooby Diddle Diddle Dooba Diddle Day Diddle 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 Zooby Dooby Bay. Like all day long, I'm just singing absolute nonsense at him. And he knows now. Initially, he'd just be like, oh, she's going off. But now he looks at me like he realizes that it's about him and he's like, is this going to result in me getting something? Do I get a walk? Do I get a treat? I know this is about me.
This normally ends well for me, this jingle.
She's happy. She may produce the goods.
It's my theme song. Yeah.